There we go. My fault. I had to make sure everything was running fine on Twitch, but the stream looks pretty good so far. Okay. All right. What is up, y'all? This is gonna be my first Twitch stream. I was on Kick for a hot little minute, and then I switched over to Twitch. So I haven't streamed in a week. I've been busy as hell with, school and everything, but more so I've been transferring most of my stuff over. Most of my stuff over from Kick, which has been a lot. Transferring over my what's it called? My panels and all that. And setting everything else up on social media to make sure it's fine. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot for sure. But for anybody watching, welcome to the stream. If you don't know me, I am SirSirskiii. I'm an FPS and horror content creator, and I also stream on the side because in a way it kind of funnels in, most of the content I'm making on my YouTube and all that. So, figure why not do a little bit of everything. But yeah, I haven't streamed for like a week, so just been grinding, honestly. Coming up with new topics and trying to figure out what games I want to play. As of right now, there's a lot of new games coming out, which is one thing I want to talk about. So today, I think I was going to play some games, but I think today I'm just going to be like just chatting. I've got some content to make after this, and yeah, I just wanted to just yap for a little bit on stream and just chill. But yeah, I was on Kick for a couple months. I was on Kick since August of last year. There wasn't anything necessarily bad about the platform. It's not as bad as people make it out to be at all. And one thing that drove me to the platform was, of course, the 95-5 revenue split, and also just how, lenient or I guess the better word is lax that the platform is pertaining to, like what you're allowed to say, what you're allowed to do. It's not like I do anything crazy anyways. I mainly just play the game, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But, it was more so that the platform didn't really have a sense of community for me. Like I think that's the biggest thing you could have as a streaming platform, and I just don't think they have that down yet. And I guess what I mean by that is Kick really does seem like a platform that is still trying to figure itself out. Even with it being around for like, what is it, like been 3 years? 2 to 3 years, I think. It's a platform that still feels like it's figuring itself out. And it really did feel like it lacks a sense of community, especially on the gaming side. I don't want to say compared to Twitch. I mean just in general, really. But even still, like compared to Twitch, I mean, Twitch is the place to be for like a gaming community. I feel like at least right now, even with some of the issues I have with Twitch, I mean, that sense of being part of a community has never really left or felt less prevalent in the last couple of years. So as of right now, I think I'm gonna stream on Twitch, just for the time being. And I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. Like I said, nothing wrong with Kick. It just, I think it needs time to, figure itself out. Definitely. But yeah, I didn't start on Twitch. I started on Kick streaming. So yeah, it was quite a transition. But I did want to talk about one game that I saw that's coming out. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Because I have deadass been seeing this game everywhere. Twitter, let's do that. Yeah, fucking, this is what the game's called. So, yeah, I've seen this game everywhere, especially on Twitter. It's called War Dogs, which is kind of similar to Battlefield in a sense. but it's more so, team. It is team based like Battlefield. It definitely is team based like Battlefield, but it also has this unique thing to it where it's like team v team v team. So it's like 3 different teams fighting for like King of the Hill, which I think it's going to be its main mode. I was trying to pull up the video for it. There we go.
A core aspect.
Ooh, that's loud. I don't like how loud that is. I'm gonna turn that down. One thing I did notice about Twitch, it says my stream is unstable, and I'm assuming that's because I'm on Wi-Fi, which makes sense. It says what else does it say? It says something else. It said average stream bitrate too high, which I find kind of weird because I'm pretty sure Twitch is 6K, right? I was at 8K over at 8K bitrate over at Kick. So I don't know. Should I turn it down? Should I be turning it down? I don't know. I may have to, but we'll see how it turns out. Like actually looking at the VOD, like if it's like really grainy or blurry, then maybe I might have to turn it down. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at my stats on OBS and it doesn't look like I'm losing frames missed due to rendering lag or encoding lag. It seems fine. It seems fine. So I don't know. I may have to look at the VOD afterwards, but yeah, anyways. I've been hearing about this game called War Dogs. I already wish listed it on Steam. So I'm excited for it. But it looks pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna look at the video and then I guess whatever else I had saved on my Twitter bookmarks and yeah, just review and see how it is. But I don't know. I've been looking for new FPS games to play all the time. Battlefield 6 is doing pretty good in my opinion. Like I'm messing with the game a lot. I still have not finished the campaign, which I wanted to complete sometime this week, but I don't think we're able to do it this time. I mean, my fault. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this week. I may finish it next week. But it's fun. It's fun so far. It definitely feels like, it definitely feels like the introduction to the game. Like, if you've never played the multiplayer before, play the campaign and it'll train you on how to play the multiplayer. That's exactly what it feels like. I mean, I guess that's what every FPS campaign feels like, but it feels more so with this campaign, opposed to it being like narratively driven. Like it's not hard to follow the story, but at the same time, I don't think that's the big focus. You know what I mean? It's more so. This is Battlefield 6. If you've never played before, run through the campaign to train a little bit. Get used to the mechanics, get used to the guns, get used to the classes, and then hop into multiplayer. That's what it feels like, which is fine. I wasn't expecting anything crazy in terms of the campaign, but yeah, it's cool. I want to finish that this week, but I don't think I'll get to, so I'll do that next week. And my typical streaming days are going to be, for the time being, Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday from 6:30 to 8:30, and Saturday 12:30 to 2:30. Those are my typical days. I'm gonna have those both on the little Twitch scheduling thing. That's a really cool feature they have, like where you can put your schedule on Twitch. I'm gonna have that there, and I'm gonna have it in my panels. Like you can click on the panel and it'll take you to my schedule. I use Canva for that. It's pretty cool though. So I'll have it in 2 different places. But those are my typical streaming days. But yeah. Anyways, War Dogs. So I wanted to react to this trailer because I've been seeing this game all over my Twitter for the last week. And there's a lot of shit that's been going on this week and last week. So I'll get to that. I have a whole list of shit to talk about. But yeah, this is War Dogs. I've been seeing it. Like I said, I've been seeing it everywhere. So if it could load, right? Jesus, what was that? Let me turn this down a little bit. My browser, maybe 20-ish. I think that's one thing I haven't tweaked that much. Like where my where my like audio level should be other than my mic. Like my mic is fine, I think at least. I don't know if it's too loud on y'all's end, but You know, I need to tweak it for everything else. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. Uh, but yeah, man. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm certainly having a great day. It's been a chill day, honestly. It's been a chill day. I'm literally just tweaking my audio really quickly so I'm not blowing anybody's ears out. Uh, and I'm gonna have to look at the, like I said, I'm gonna look at the VOD after this in the next couple of VODs and tweak it as needed. But as of right now, like, just find a sweet spot for everything. But this seems fun though. Spotify desktop. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Okay, cool. All right, so my fault. Let me get back to the video. It was kind of lacking a little bit. Oh. And it's also blowing my ears out. Pause. Let me just pull it up my YouTube, honestly. War Dog's gameplay, and it's gotten a lot of traction too. And I think I say that as a bookmark. Let me at least look at that. We'll look at the video in a little bit. Let me do that first. Let me find the video first. War Dog's gameplay and impressions.
If you cross armor with battle.
Nah. I'm trying to find like the same video. Where is their page at? Jack Frags. Does that say? Oh, I thought it said an hour. That one does say an hour. Bro, we might have. Isn't it like a War Dogs like actual channel? Let me see. I'm assuming it's Bulkhead. Are they like a game dev or something? They gotta be, right? They've only got 2 videos. Game mode explain. Bro, we genuinely may have to watch this shit. Why is it so loud?
Big on better equipment is always a risk.
Not even that it's loud. It's like lagging. Tighten up. You see what I'm saying?
War Dogs is a tactical all-out warfare FPS.
Why is this so laggy? Shit is ridiculous. Dude, run that. See, and it's fine right now. Like, what? Okay, is it just when I...
It's a tactical all-out warfare FPS.
It might just be when I'm full screening it. I don't know why. What is this? War Dogs mode explain. It's like a 3-minute long video. I will say that it does look pretty good graphically, at least from what I'm looking at. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, it's 3 teams. With the main mode being like King of the Hill, I think, or like Control Zone. I don't know what it's called, but. And it's like you set up base, you get your guns, like.
Another one.
That was sick.
But yeah, their guns look really good. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, if I can find, okay, Bulkhead. Yeah, Bulkhead is their channel, so I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, Bulkhead looks to be their main channel where they keep all their shit. Not gonna lie. Okay, this is the video I was looking for. Freaking finally.
War Dogs is a tactical all-out warfare FPS. Where 100 players, split across 3 teams, fight over one control zone. Every 30 seconds, the team with the most players in the control zone earns 1 point. And the first team to reach,
yeah, that's gonna make it really competitive.
A core aspect of War Dogs is the underlying persistent economy. Every life, you're able to build your own custom loadout, purchasing whatever equipment you want to use before heading into the control zone.
I'm gonna have to get my paper up, I'm not gonna lie.
During a match, players earn in-game cash for completing any team play actions such as killing enemies, reviving teammates, or even skillfully piloting friendly players into the control zone.
So basically just playing the game.
Everything a player does to help their team earns cash, with profits from each game banked into their account to spend in the next match. Spending big on better equipment is always a risk, as you might not always make a profit. But
Okay, I was not aware that you can stack up the money throughout the different games. I literally thought it was each game you're getting the money for that match. And the next game it's reset. That's exactly what I thought it was. But that's kind of cool though. Like I can really stack up my paper. I'm gonna be honest. That's exactly what I like.
the right choice at the right time could turn the tide of the battle and yield massive returns. In War Dogs, we don't just encourage team play, we actually
I'm excited to see how the vehicles
teamwork
play.
always pays, and cash is king.
To maximize your profits and your team's chances of capturing the control zone, you can opt to chase down the hot zone, a moving subzone within the larger control zone.
Ooh, I know that's gonna be sweaty as hell, bro.
Whilst within this hot zone, players also count as double towards their players' team count,
Dang.
meaning you have the potential to swing the outcome of a match and influence explosive firefights.
Okay.
The game's more
So that hot zone's gonna be clutch though.
Roles in War Dogs are entirely player defined, with every item you add to your loadout offering unique ways to earn cash and experience points. XP is earned across 6 progression tracks and unlocks access to purchasing additional
It's a lot of classes.
to your loadout at the in-match vendor.
Ooh, the Galil.
Medic,
Yo, no, go back,
artillery
go back.
or ground support, a tank commander, sniper, artillery or ground support, a tank commander or a humble builder. Loadout at the in-match vendor.
No way they have the Galil in this game, bro. Oh, this is gonna take me back to Black Ops 1 days. I'm not gonna lie. I'll play the game just for this. No cap. I will play the game just for this. Dude, that looks sick as hell. I really want to see what the vehicles play like. I'm gonna be honest. Because I don't know. I kind of suck at flying like helicopters and planes and all that. And I kind of suck at flying like helicopters and planes in Battlefield 6. So I don't know. Maybe this feels better in this game, but I really want to play with the helicopters and stuff and like really get into that when the game first starts. Because I don't know. I got into Battlefield 6 and just was like straight gunplay. And like the most technical thing I can do right now is just use my defibrillators to get people up. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going to like really lock into playing aerial in this game. Like whether it be, the jets, the tanks, or the helicopters. Well, not the tanks, my fault. Like the helicopters and the jets. Because playing in a tank is not hard. I've played that in Battlefield 6. But yeah, I like how this game is set up so far. The hot zone, you know, like the king of the hill type of gameplay. Like it's good. I can tell it's gonna be sweaty. I definitely need to try and get a team together before playing this game, though. Solo is going to be cool, I guess, but you're definitely gonna need a team to play this game. Or it wouldn't hurt. I guess what I'm trying to say.
Sniper, artillery, or ground support, a tank commander, or a humble builder. No matter how you want to play, War Dogs gives players the tools to play in their own way and shape a 100% player-driven sandbox.
Squad sizes in War Dogs are unlimited, so no friend ever gets left out when you're trying to decide what game to play in your evenings. Squadding up also provides additional UI, vehicle.
Imagine a whole team full of the same squad, bro. That's gonna be chaotic.
Including squad voice chat.
On top of the foundry.
There's also proximity chat
Prox chat.
to help you communicate with your teammates around you, or just mess with your enemy's heads.
Proximity chat is what Battlefield should have had, bro. They still haven't added that to what's it called? They still haven't added that to RedSec, dude. I don't know. You gotta add something like that to a BR, but I don't know. Having proc chat in this kind of game, that's definitely gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire, bro. That's gonna be too tough. Like, just imagine so many people coming together and just doing proc chat. You're gonna hear a whole lobby right beside you.
100 players, 3 teams, fighting over one control zone. Create unique and personal loadouts with whatever weapons, gear, and vehicles you want to use to play your own way.
I wonder if they're gonna have a camo ground. I would probably do
No
that.
restrictions on squad sizes and no traditional lock roles.
No restriction on squad sizes is crazy, bro.
Capture the control zone or take the hot zone
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn on. Well, it's almost over anyway.
to earn even more in-game cash and bank it into your account to spend the next time that you play. This is War Dogs.
That's pretty far, bro. Ooh, I already wishlist this game. But yeah, that's War Dogs. I'm really excited to play it. It looks really cool. Hopefully they have a playtest soon. I'm hoping they'll have one before summer. That would be great. I think for sure I feel like most games coming out this year are going to have some sort of like playtest or alpha or beta during the summer. So I'm not really tripping. But yeah, it looks like a really unique FPS. It looks like a really cool idea with, the 3v3, especially that many people, and especially no limit on the squad size. I was not expecting that. I was definitely expecting like, oh, well, you can have like maybe 4 or at the very most 6 in your squad, but straight no limit on that. You can have a whole team full of your guys. That sounds kind of cool. That sounds clean. But yeah, that's that trailer, and I already went ahead and followed and wishlisted that on Steam. I'm waiting for that game. So let's see what else I had saved about it. Yeah, so literally I saw that 100,000 wishlist in 3 days. Like, people are trying to play a new FPS. As saturated as the FPS genre is, when you see something like this, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to play it. You know what I mean? Something as cool and unique as this, I don't know. I'm definitely looking to play it. But yeah, let me see what else. Top questions. Yeah, I did want to see what else they got. So let me see. They're gonna take me to a website? I thought it was. Oh, is this one of those posts you can only view on oh, it's an article. My fault. I'm tripping. Yeah, okay. I don't think I ever viewed a Twitter article on my desktop, so. It's been just over 4 days since we revealed our in-development tactical all-out warfare FPS War Dogs, which yielded a massive response from the FPS community. Of course, 100,000 plus wishlist on Steam. That is pretty impressive and counting. This was like, this was like a week ago, so I'm sure it's still climbing. 5 million plus trailer views across all platforms. 10K plus active Discord members. I didn't know they had a Discord. I might have to join that. Just stay up to date on like the news and stuff. Plus, so many players and creators hyped. We've had plenty of questions too, so in this article we'll attempt to provide some clarification on things. War Dogs is a tactical all-out warfare FPS where 100 players split across 3 teams fight over the control zone set in the derelict industrial mountains of Eastern Europe on a large-scale, destructible battlefield. Teamwork pays and cash is king, which is kind of what we were seeing in the video. The mode, inspired by King of the Hill. Yeah, so okay, so that makes sense. 3 teams fight to seize a randomized 2x2 kilometer control zone within a large-scale 256 kilometer map. The team with the most players in the zone earns points. First team to reach 100 points wins the match. Okay. No 2 matches will be the same. You know what? If you have proximity chat, I promise you that's going to be the case. No 2 matches will ever be the same. Let me see. Persistent cash system. Build your loadout by purchasing weapons, gear, utilities, and vehicles. Earn cash in the zone via team play actions. Revives, transports, kills, spotting, and more. Team play isn't encouraged, it's rewarded. And yeah, we kind of saw that in the video. Like literally, as long as you're basically just playing the game, getting kills, transporting people in vehicles, then yeah, you're just gonna stack up that bread. That sounds good to me. The hot zone. I feel like the hot zone's going to be so sweaty, bro. But it can change the game. Like if you're losing that bad, it's going to come in clutch though. So like, it's pretty good, but there is it's pretty good, but there is that caveat. Maximize profit in the hot zone. A shifting sub-zone within the larger control zone. Players count as double towards their player count, leading to match swinging potential. And it also gives you double cash. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention to that in the video, but double cash is crazy. I'm gonna need that shit. So we're just gonna have to farm this hot zone. I don't know. Cash earned persists in your account from match to match. Save or spend big on better weapons, gear, equipment, and vehicles. Alternatively, exchange your cash profits for gold bars, the end game currency used to obtain cosmetic. That's a good system. I can't lie. So just play the game, stack your bread up, use it in game to help you progress the game, and then all the excess cash, turn it into gold bars so I can get my drip up. That sounds clean as hell. That's easy. That's simple. All right, this game, I don't know. War Dogs might got it. War Dogs might got it for me. Hold on. Damn, bro. Roles. And yeah, we saw a little bit on the roles. Roles are totally player defined. 3 teams: Lone Star, Valkyra, and Manticore. I don't really care who I fight for, honestly. The heavy hitters in the Western aims to return the Soviet people's. Yeah, I don't think it really matters which team. I'll probably choose red because that's my favorite color, but yeah. Squad size is unlimited. Well, low-key, it might depend on what they look like. Because, I don't know, whichever one's the cleanest one, that's what I'm choosing. That's what I'm choosing. No friend is left behind. Squadding up provides additional UI, communication tools, and vehicle locking for better coordination. Nice. Okay. Milsim Arcade War. Excuse me. War Dogs is a hardcore shooter that doesn't forget it's a game, aiming to balance gameplay depth and accessibility. Every decision matters. From moment-to-moment gunfights to progression unlocks, cash raises the stakes. Play your way. I appreciate that. Proximity chat. I'm excited about proximity chat. Launching a game with proximity chat already on it is such a W, bro. Oh my god. And with this many players in one match, it's going to be sweaty as hell. I can tell it's going to be funny too. I feel like it's going to be funny as fuck. That many people using prox chat in one game, that's going to be clip worthy. That's going to be clip worthy, bro. That is going to be so clip worthy. That's good. That's just good content right there. That's good content right there. War Dynamics Framework. I'm assuming that's how buildings and stuff falls. Our custom War Dynamics Framework enhances Unreal Engine 5 to handle high-density 100-player all-out warfare. As avid FPS fans ourselves, we're heavily We're heavily conscious of performance and input latency behind a major factor. I mean, being a major factor in the feel of the game. Okay. Monetization. No battle pass. No pay to win. Okay. No Nicki Minaj skins. No bullshit. Yeah, they on some shit. They're on some shit. Taking shots at Call of Duty now. Okay. I didn't know they had that dog in them. Hold on. Earn cosmetics by playing. War Dogs is a tactical, all-out warfare FPS that doesn't forget it's a game. So off the rip, I mean, it just kind of seems like, you know, they're taking great care in, you know, how the game is played, how you get cosmetics. Like, there is no sort of paywall. There is no sort of pay to win. It's just you play the game, you get money, you stack the money up to progress the match, and to progress the next game, and so on and so forth. And your excess money, you save that, turn it to gold bars, you get to drip. I don't mind that at all. So I'm already on board. Early access version of War Dogs is fully playable. And represents the game's core vision. Is it already out? It's not already out. Yeah. The early access version. Nah, I'll wait till the next playtest, honestly, because I know the next playtest is gonna be live. So I'm gonna wait on that. Excuse me. We have a long road to Steam early access, so playtests aren't in the immediate future. Spots aren't guaranteed, but we'll keep you informed and involved throughout the development. That's something to look forward to, honestly. I will probably spend on this game. I don't know if it's gonna be free or cost money, but like Lil Baby said, I'll pay the fee. I don't care. It is what it is. But no, that's a W game. And yeah, I followed their Twitter to keep up with information because, like they said, playtests aren't in the immediate future. But yeah, definitely a game I think is going to be worth playing. Anybody who loves FPS, anybody who is a fan of Call of Duty or Battlefield, definitely play this game. It definitely looks like it's going to be cool. Yeah, definitely try it out. But yeah, that's War Dogs for you. I'm trying to figure out what other game is coming out. We're also getting, oh yeah. If you're familiar with the not Supernatural, my fault. If you're familiar with the Supermassive games, those are also coming out. Well, a new one, my fault. A new one is coming out. Directive 8020. Let me pull up the trailer for that. The trailer came out last week. I still have not seen the trailer just so I could like watch it on stream. So I'm pulling that up immediately with great haste. Directive 8020. I love the Supermassive games, bro. I deadass own all of them except for like Until Dawn, and I've already played that on like PlayStation 5. So technically I own them all, just not on the same, just not all on my computer. But I have every other one on my on Steam. So I don't know. I am so ready for the next one. But we're gonna watch this. Hold on. Pre-order trailer. I'm trying to see the reveal trailer. Fuck a pre-order trailer. Come on, what I'm talking about.
Status report.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
What just happened?
You feeling all right?
It's like my body's going one way and my mind's going another. What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It's
Hell nah.
real sometimes.
Never forget why you started. Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? We can't take any chances with him. It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us. I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Hell no. What? Man, you're telling me I'm on a ship with like 5 or 6 other people and there's an alien taking us over? Like, nah, it's up. It's wraps, bro. I've gotten some characters killed on some of these games, I'm not gonna lie. And this one might be the one where I don't get out alive, bro. I don't know. I might be cooked with that bitch. I'm still gonna play it though. It looks good though. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like I'm gonna struggle though. I don't know. In a game like this with this kind of plot, now I'll tell you, typically my goal is to keep everybody alive. Like with Until Dawn or like The Quarry or any of the supermassive games from like the Dark Anthology series season 1, like my goal is to try and keep all the main characters alive. It is possible, but it can get pretty difficult, especially on a game like House of Ashes. It can get difficult. So I don't know. A game like this, it's like, unless I'm playing every single character, I don't know. It might be pretty difficult to, save all these characters, bro. Like somebody's got to die. We're out in the middle of space. It's just us. That shit gonna be scary, but it's gonna be good. But it's gonna be good because it's scary. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I will definitely have to play that. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else has happened in the last couple of weeks. Did you guys see that Tubi picked up? No. I wonder if I have it saved on Twitter. I do not. Wait, yes, I should. I definitely should. Oh, that might have been the only thing I had saved. Well, I feel like I had more than that, actually. Hold on. That can't be right. Yeah, and it's not. Where's all my shit? There we go. I knew they were tripping. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. It was like, let me just search it. Too bad. Or let me search. Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at that shit. Okay, look. So basically, this is basically Cartoon Network's, most of Cartoon Network's discography all going onto Tubi. And the fact that the platform is still going to be free, like the fact that the platform is still going to be free after this is insane, bro. Like this is basically the new Cartoon Network, Boom and Boomerang combined. Everything, bro. Like Looney Tunes, Teen Titans, Tom and Jerry, which I think was already on there, if I'm not mistaken. Ben 10, like every major, like oldies Cartoon Network show is basically gonna be on Tubi now. I've been preaching to people for years that Tubi is the shit. And even before this, they had a bunch of the classic horror movies. They had Goosebumps, so I was already sold. Yeah, they had some classic movies on there already, and now they're adding all of this in March. But God, I've been trying to tell people Tubi's the GOAT, bro. They've been sleeping. Everybody's waking up now. I don't know. What else they got? Adventures of Batman, Animaniacs, Beware the Batman, Codename Kids Next Door, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Jesus Christ, dude. I would assume Scooby-Doo as well. Yeah, Scooby-Doo, anything Scooby-Doo. Which they also already had on there anyways. Everything Tom and Jerry. Holy shit, dude. This is crazy. Yogi Bear, so much Yogi. There's like 1, 2, 3, 5 different Yogi Bear shows. Holy shit. Animation Destination, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they got that, bro. They got that. And this is coming at the perfect time, especially considering Cartoon Network's off the air now. Nah, I'm gonna have to give Tubi GOAT status for that. I'm not gonna lie. They might get GOAT status for real. That is crazy. That's a crazy thing to do. And they're still gonna be free? Nah. All I gotta do is watch a couple ads, bro. I'll let them have that. I'll let them have that for real. What else did they have on there already? What else have I seen on there? They had Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I watched a couple shows and movies on there. They got some good shit. And then throughout the year, of course, they have things rotating in and out. Depending on the season. Like, for instance, Halloween. They bring some of the Halloween movies, some of the Friday the 13th movies. I think some of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I don't remember specifically, but I know I've watched the Halloween movies on here. I've watched Halloween 2018 on here for sure. But yeah, they got some bangers on Tubi, bro. Like, I feel like the media has been doing Tubi so wrong for so long, just because of like, oh, look at this Tubi movie. Like, they have some bangers on there, bro, and people are gonna sleep. People were sleeping on that. Now that they're seeing, the GOATs coming onto the platform, it's over with. So yeah, hopefully Tubi. I think Tubi's definitely gonna get the love it deserves at this point. But yeah, W as fuck. I can't lie. Okay. I think these are going to be the last two things. So I saw this last week. I chose not to do it in my own head until like stream. So 20 Cartoon Network shows, but you can only pick one per row. Now this might be really easy or really hard depending on what kind of cartoons you really mess with, bro. I don't know. For me, Cartoon Network, I didn't love every cartoon, but I did have my bangers, bro. So yeah, I'm sorry. First row is so easy. Teen Titans. That might have been too fast, too easy. I don't care. It's Teen Titans. Second row. This is not really hard, but I hate having to choose between Courage, Ben 10, and Regular Show. But I think it's still gonna be Regular Show. It's Regular Show. I didn't really like when they went to space. But literally everything before that was a banger. They had bangers for seasons long, like seasons straight, just great episodes. I can't ignore that. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally the only thing I didn't like was when they went to space. I'll let them make it with that reasoning. I love Regular Show. It's one of the best Cartoon Network shows. I don't really think that's up for debate. So I'm going to choose Regular Show row 2. And if it wasn't Regular Show, it would be Ben 10. Easily. Now 3... I wish I put Ben 10 on 3, honestly. But I think I'd still choose Kid Next Door. Codename Kids Next Door that's a classic. I'll choose Kids Next Door. And then fourth row, ooh, Total Drama. Total Drama in that bottom right, just asking to get Total Drama is in that bottom right asking to get chosen, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know. Total Drama season 1, Action, World Tour, Pocket 2 Island. They had some bangers, bro. I'm choosing Total Drama. I don't care. What is it going up against, bro? I'm sorry, Chowder. I don't really think I was excuse me. I don't really think I was ever a fan of Chowder, to be honest. I'm not sure what this other one is. I gotta lock in and look at it. Infinity Train? That might be a new one. OKKO. I think that's like OKKO Let's Be Heroes. That might be new too. I don't think I watched those. So those two are out. So it was really, and Flapjack, I didn't watch Flapjack like that either. Is that weird? I don't know. It was just a really weird show. I watched a couple episodes when I was a kid, but like I didn't watch it. I don't remember ever watching it like that. Like people will say they watch Flapjack and Chowder like that, but they didn't watch. Well, I can't speak for them. But personally, I didn't watch those shows like that, like how I did a show like Ben 10. You know what I mean? Which aren't even on the same level, but they're cartoons that I didn't really watch that much. I watched Ben 10 that much, but not even just. I watched this version of Ben 10 that's on the screen. I watched that one a decent amount, but the one where he's grown up, with like his sister and Kevin, I watched that one a lot more. I think that one just spoke to me more. On top of that, I'm pretty sure that was around that version of Ben 10. Which one is that? Ben 10. There's this Ben 10 the classic, obviously. Alien Force, is that what it's called? That's looking right to me. Yeah, so Alien Force was on around the same time that Star Wars The Clone Wars was. And Star Wars The Clone Wars was my shit. Like, if it was on this list, I'm sorry. I would just throw the whole list away and just choose that. I would throw the entire list away and just choose Star Wars The Clone Wars. That shit is peak, man. I don't care. But yeah, Ben 10 Alien Force was fire. The classic one was fire too, but I don't remember watching it as much as this one. If this was on the list, let me go back to the list. If that was on the list instead of this Ben 10 or down here with Total Drama, that might have been making me having to really choose like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are my options, bro. And I don't feel bad about it at all. Those are Teen Titans, regular show, Codename Kid Next Door, and Total Drama. All bangers. All bangers. And I know bangers. Shit. But yep. And then here's another one. So watch any of these movies for 24 hours straight for $100 million. You can only pick one. Oh boy. Did I want to pick more than one? Let me think. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, this is some ass. What am I looking at? Oh my god. This is overly ass. 24 hours? Jesus Christ, dude. For $100 million, you can spin the wheel and I'll just for $100 million, you could spin the wheel and I will watch any of these movies for $100 million. Are you serious? But if the idea is which one is the most bearable, then probably Quantumania, right? I hated that Kang got beat up by some ants, but like, I don't know. It was a pretty interesting movie. Literally, the only things I hated about Quantumania was that Kang got beat up by some ants and Janet never told us what was going on down there and let us go back down there into the, what was the place at where we were? The Quantum Realm? Yeah. Janet didn't tell us what was going on in the Quantum Realm at all. It's like she didn't say anything. We went back into the Quantum Realm and we got our phage ran by Kang. I don't know. She was kind of foul for that. So those are the only two things I didn't like about the movie. Other than that, it was really not that bad. But those two things weighed it down heavily, making it that bad. Even still, I'm probably still gonna watch that over any of these options. I don't know anybody in their right mind who would choose Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm so sorry. That doesn't even sound right. I don't know how you can go from Thor Ragnarok to this movie. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Thor Ragnarok managed to balance him out and make him a goofy and serious character when he needed to be, and then they just shat on that with Thor Love and Thunder. That's how that felt. Now, Gore the God Butcher, is that his name? Gore? I don't want to butcher his name. No pun intended. Yeah, that's his name. Shit. But no, Gore the God Butcher, Christian Bale did a really great Christian Bale did a really great job. It's just he unfortunately had to be in this movie. I feel like it was low key a waste of a character. Plus, wasn't he like stronger in the comics or something? Let me see. Venom: The Last Dance. The Venom movies really didn't ever excite me. I didn't really care to watch the Venom movies, especially considering it was in his own universe. And they were working so hard to put him in, the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Off that, I did see that end scene online, but yeah, the Venom movies never really excited me. So I don't know. I don't really care to watch this movie. I have seen reviews and people have basically said the same thing. But yeah, I'm not too keen on trying to watch that. There's really not much to say about that movie. Like, damn. Yeah. I don't really need to say anything about Fantastic Four. Yeah, I mean, just look at it. Morbius, Buns on Arrival. Everybody basically knows it's Buns. It's the movie of all time. Madam Web, even Sydney Sweeney couldn't save that hoe, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't know, Madam Web was so ass, even Sydney Sweeney couldn't save it. That's very telling. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go Quantumania. And it's not really that crazy. I'm not watching any of these. I'm definitely not watching Morbius, bro. I'm not watching Morbius for 24 hours. I don't know. At that point, you can keep the money. I'm good. I'm good off that. But yeah, that is everything I had in terms of like stuff I had saved up. But yeah, that's basically what my last week has been. Just yeah, just transitioning, excuse me, that's a better word. Transitioning from Kick to Twitch. So hopefully it's a better experience streaming wise. And I say that to say I don't think me switching platforms is going to magically help me, get more viewers. That's not really the intention I had. It's more so there are some things that Kick needs to work on as a platform. It still has to find its own identity and really work on the community side. Like, I don't really feel a sense of community over there compared to Twitch, to be honest. And I really feel like obviously Twitch is a more established platform. It's going to be here to stay for a really long time, for the very foreseeable future. So I'm looking more for a platform like that. And that's what I think Twitch is. And hopefully, I have a better experience streaming on here. But yeah. Anyways, I think that'll be the end of the stream for today. Like I said, I'll be streaming Saturday as well. So if you're looking to tune in, Saturday at from 12:30 to 2:30, we'll hopefully play some games.